My ex-wife sold our family home. Without telling me, I found out on a Tuesday afternoon. Not from a lawyer, not from a bank, not even from my ex-wife. I found out from a stranger. I was driving back from work when my phone rang. Hello? A man's voice, calm and professional. Hi, is this Daniel Harris? Yes, who's this? My name is Mark. I just bought your house on Maple Street. I wanted to introduce myself and ask when you'd be finished moving out. I nearly dropped my phone. My, what? Your house? On Maple Street. Closing was finalized this morning. The world went silent. That's impossible, I said. That's my house. There was a pause. Well, sir, the deed shows your ex-wife, Rachel Harris, as the sole seller. I pulled over. My hands were shaking. Rachel and I had divorced 2 years earlier, but we still co-owned the house. It was written clearly in the divorce decree, 50-50 ownership. No sale without mutual consent. That house wasn't just bricks and drywall. It was where our daughter Lily took her first steps, where we painted the nursery yellow, where we buried our old dog in the backyard, and my ex-wife had just sold it behind my back. I called Rachel, straight to voicemail. I called again. Voicemail. I texted, greater than, did you sell the house? 3 dots appeared, disappeared. Then finally, I didn't think you'd make this so dramatic. My chest tightened. You had no right to do this. Her reply came slow, cold. I needed the money. You would have delayed it, so I handled it myself. I stared at the screen. That house was the only real asset we'd still shared, and she'd just cashed it out. I drove straight to the house. A sold sign stood in the front yard. My key still worked. Inside, everything felt wrong. The family photos were gone. The couch was gone. The dining table we built together was gone. Only empty walls and a single envelope on the kitchen counter. My name written on it. Inside was a copy of the sale contract. Her signature, only her signature, and a sticky note. Greater than I left you $10,000. That's more than fair. I sank onto the floor. The house sold for $420,000. She kept everything. I called my lawyer. He went quiet. She committed fraud, he finally said. You're still on the deed. This sale is illegal. I laughed. Not because it was funny, because I felt sick. 2 days later, Rachel showed up at my apartment. She looked relieved, like she'd just dumped a heavy secret. You're overreacting, she said, crossing her arms. I gave you 10 grand. That should help you move on. You stole my house, I said quietly. She rolled her eyes. It wasn't your house. It was ours. And I needed liquidity. For what? She hesitated, then shrugged. I'm engaged. We're moving to Miami. Something inside me snapped. You sold our daughter's childhood home to fund your new life? She doesn't even live there anymore. I stood up. You committed a felony, she smirked. Good luck proving it. Court took 3 months. The buyer sued both of us. The title company froze the funds. The judge read the divorce decree. Rachel's lawyer tried to argue confusion. The judge wasn't confused. You knowingly sold property you did not solely own. Rachel went pale. Final ruling. Sale voided. Buyer refunded. Rachel ordered to pay legal damages. House returned to joint ownership. Criminal charges filed for fraud. 2 weeks later, Rachel called me crying. Her new fiancé had left. Her accounts were frozen. She was facing felony charges. I made a mistake, she sobbed. I closed my eyes. You made a choice. 6 months later, the house sold again.